Good morning. Good morning. It is July 1st. Holy cow, we're into the new month. It is officially halfway through 2022. Wow. 2023 closer than it is later. And it's easy to get stuck on that thought. The time's kind of rolling by quick. Oh, I can put it off tomorrow. It all goes so fast. So the challenge this morning, going into the holiday, would be to try and enjoy the present moment over this holiday weekend. Whether it's going to see some fireworks, laying by the pool with friends and family, maybe having a cookout of some sort, eating delicious foods, maybe you're traveling and trying to reflect and think about all the things that we are grateful for, that are surrounded by our lives, and that are allowed to us. It's been a long time since we declared independence, and I'd like to think that this country has grown and blossomed into a utopia that when you have the right mindset and you got a good framework going on, you keep to yourselves, you're not too embedded with your thoughts and a lot of the speedy upkeep of what the ghost of they are saying on online media stuff. Man, you can get pretty much whatever the fuck you want in this country. And I'm very, very grateful that I have the choice to, when I want to work out and when I want to eat healthy, I can. Or if I want to indulge a little bit and have fun with my friends over July 4th weekend, whether going to a music festival, going kayaking, just having the balance and the options between it all. So maybe this weekend, encourage yourself to do something fun, to do something exciting. And probably wouldn't be a bad idea to try and get your senses involved, living in the present moment as much as possible. And I get it. The rah rah hoorah life coach talking about seeing, breathing, feeling, touching, and being in the moment as much as you can. Well, if you do suffer in any regard, whether it's inflicted, it's from other people around you, remember that they, in the present moment, the suffering stops. If we kind of just let the thoughts flow in and out, and we're kind of just here, and we're feeling, and we're seeing, maybe when you have some of that cookout food, you really try to taste it. Really enjoy seeing the fireworks that go off this weekend. Getting more of our senses involved and being more in the present moment. So ask yourself, how do I want to show up this weekend? For friends, for family? Do I need to be a good listener? Listen to some people? Do I need to just be supportive? Is this an opportunity for me to give a gift? I have a couple friends who are coming from out of state, and I couldn't be more excited to see them. And man, what the hell am I going to get Cody? Anyway, not to name drop, one of my buddies from down in Florida is coming out. Need to get him something. I'm excited to see the guy, and we're going to have a lot of fun. And the more we can enjoy these types of moments, that's what life's really all about. So if we're kind of stressed out, we're wrapping up the work week on this Friday, do what needs to be done and enjoy it and be there. And then when you're off to moving with friends and family, enjoy that too. One of my old mentors, Jim Rome, I say my mentor just because I've watched so much of his shit on YouTube and all this and that. Don't bring your briefcase to the beach. So if you are working today, you have to get stuff done over this weekend. Even your thoughts or what you're talking about. Let's leave it at work. Leave work, and let's be a little more present. I'm not saying that it isn't good to talk about work all the time or that it's bad to let people know what you do for a living. It's just understand the room, reading it well, listening, being curious about what everyone's into, what they like to do, and leave a lot of the stressors of work at work. Or more eloquently put, don't bring your briefcase to the beach. July 4th, 1776, America's independence. It's been a long time coming, and we're already here into over halfway at July 1st, over halfway through 2022. So maybe use at some point, make sure you have a good balance this weekend of enjoying time with friends and family, doing the fun festivities that make us feel alive, and also feeling alive about maybe making up some plans, some goals, some tactics that we have going for the second half of the year. If it'd be helpful for me to drop into the chat box just a few things that we could use for parameters for goals. Say if you have a vision, you can do it in one, and this is usually what I do with clients as well. Is you're planning out kind of the next couple years, and you can go out, what do I want my life to look like in 1 year? What do I want my life to look like in 3 years? What do I want my life to look like in 5 years? And it's usually best when we're doing these, if we can break our lives down into a few subcategories. Just for example's sake and being quick on time to make sure we're right around our 10-minute mark, is for me, there's 3 kind of capacities. Number 1 is coaching. Number 2 is real estate. And number 3 is well-being. You're like, Tanner, these are so broad. And it's like, yeah, they definitely are. But it's a good framework to start with. So just think of if you ever want to kind of plan out and say for the second half of the year on that kind of topic, you can always do, what do I want my life to look like? What do I want it to be around? And there's no right or wrong answer to this shit. You write down whatever you want. Puke out your thoughts on paper or something along the lines of, okay, my coaching company, the real estate company, but those 2 things can't properly function without strong well-being and a healthy perspective of where we're at and what we're doing today. So maybe a good balance. Maybe before I chug a bunch of beer with my best friends and celebrate America's independence, God bless, today we do a little bit of planning, a little bit on that side. What's the second half of the year going to look like? Are we on track with what we want? Are we being too hard on ourselves? That's a good question. Maybe we put that one into the chat as well. Are we being too hard on ourselves. Huh. I want to make you ponder a little bit because it's like, okay, I want to grow and develop. Like, I understand human nature, or I guess when I'm reading philosophers, I guess I can't make claims like that, like I understand, because we don't know anything. But you follow what I'm saying. To my current understanding, getting better and improving and working towards something that is beyond myself for the people I care about most, also while pushing me towards the direction of my own personal goals. Because to say that we're not selfish to any degree would be a lie. But we know that we're pushing in a healthy direction that's helpful to other people beyond ourselves. We know that that feels good. But we also know that a lot of the richest moments in our life is doing just fun side activities while taking a break. So where does that line draw of not being too hard on ourselves and being deliberate towards achieving our goals? Say improving to a higher management position at work, getting a couple additional clients, getting a couple additional rental properties, something along those lines. Maybe if we take the mindset and the understanding that there is a balance to it, that there is back and forth to it, and that it's not going to be perfect. Without the ability to predict the future, without the ability to even control our next thought, we can't be too hard on ourselves. But we are responsible for the results that we do get. Sounds like I'm going back and forth quite a bit. And it's more so to just perk our curiosity and our engagement of what it is, what the direction we're literally heading, and are we able to enjoy the moment right now? Remember, here, not there. Here, not there. You want to plan for a decade, but you want to live within the second, in the moment, this very moment. If we can somehow get closer in mastering this, we'll hopefully improve and make America better. And it all starts with us. So in the name of independence, let's have that good balance of planning for the second half of the year, enjoying and being appreciative for this amazing country, and if you're traveling from out of state, safe travels to you. And let's have some fun this weekend. All righty. Well, I'm off, and I'll be making a pre-recorded episode for Monday morning. So cheers to you all. Have an incredible, awesome, fun, safe, and responsible, as always, weekend. And I'll be talking to you next time. Until next time.